Hi, I'm Tamara Miles, author of The Secret to Peak Productivity. Happy New Year! Every January, in the beginning of the year, brings such excitement and hope for the year ahead of all the things that we thought we would have achieved last year but didn't quite, and this renewed sense of excitement of what we hope to achieve in the year ahead. So many of us, filled with this excitement, put together a list of resolutions, or maybe even we get more specific and put together a list of goals that we want to achieve by the end of the year. Now, about 90% of us make resolutions for the year, and some of the most common resolutions include getting more organized, being more productive, and unfortunately, about 60% of the 90% of us that come up with resolutions give up by the end of the first quarter. And so in order to help you end the year with a sense of accomplishment and excitement that you've actually achieved success with your goals, I want to challenge you to come up with a theme for this year. Now, you might have seen or heard of this movement called One Word. Coming up with one word that summarizes kind of everything that you want to achieve in the year ahead. So some examples of one word can be mindfulness, or faith, or balance, courage, family, growth, strength, purpose. There's endless possibilities for the one word, but the idea is to come up with one word that exemplifies the theme of what you want 2017 to be for you. So it doesn't mean that you're not going to set goals, but having this one word helps you really focus and prioritize, right? So many of us have so many goals in the beginning of the year, but then life gets really busy and we end up forgetting about our goals, and then when we revisit them, they don't seem so relevant anymore, or we think we're going to get to it when we get through our whole inbox or when we respond to all the requests that we have. So if instead of setting these resolutions in the beginning of the year, we start by identifying what one word do we want to set the tone for the year ahead, we have a much higher chance of success. So last year in 2016, my word was mindfulness. I wanted to really make the effort to be present in everything that I was doing. So if I was spending time with my kids, I wanted to really be there and be present and not be running off to check my email. And when I was at a client appointment, I really wanted to be there with my client, listening to them and being there for them. And when I was writing, I wanted to be writing and be in the moment, etc. So choosing that word in the beginning of the year was great, because then when I set goals and when I was going through the motions of my day-to-day, I was able to remind myself of my goal of being mindful. So think about that. What do you want to achieve this year? How do you want to be this year? When you get to the end of the year in December and you look back and you want to feel like you've accomplished a lot and you had a successful year, what is the word that is going to set the tone and the focus for your year to help you end it with a sense of achievement? So this year, my word is courage. I want to have courage to try some new things at work and in my personal life. I want to have courage in everything that I do, and I want to have courage to set an example to my kids of trying new things and learning new things. So that is my word for 2017. Think about yours, and then maybe leave me a comment or a note with your word. I would love to hear it.